It's been a hot minute since I made a unscripted video, so why not? First of all, Happy New Year's, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're visiting your family. Hope you're all of that jazz. Either way, so I thought I would bring up a topic and I'd just chat about it and see where that gets me. So, if there's like popping sound in the background, that's just fireworks. I don't know, man. What day is it? It's like January 2nd, and they're still setting up fireworks for some reason. So, I wanted to talk about Perfect Cherry Blossom. Perfect Cherry Blossom is Touhou 7 if you live under a rock. And at first I thought this game is pretty nice, honestly. I like many things about it. I do dislike some things about it. But there comes a time where you put in the time, you read the the information about this game. You try other shot types and you play some, go for extra phantasm. All of the stuff available in this game. And you notice how, man, there will never be a Touhou 7 ever again. And I feel like it's because it's where when that's when like Zun tried to make everything specific. And what do I mean by that? It's because so I'll give an example. So you got Reimu, you got Marisa, and you got Sakia, 3 characters, and each one feels so unique. And it's not because this character has narrow shot type, and this character has homing shot types. No. There are those small intricate details and numbers that you wanna kind of focus on. For example, I'll give an example, okay? Reimu's death bomb window is 15 frames. Marisa's death bomb window is 8 frames. But also, Sakia's death bomb window is 6 frames. Did you know about that? I bet you didn't. Another example, let's see. Yeah. So you know how when you shoot an enemy or a boss and you get a cherry border number thingy like at the bottom left? Honestly, I don't know why it's not a meter, but that's just a nitpick. It's like the moment it hits 50k, that's when you get a border. And I won't explain everything. I assume you know what a supernatural border is. Basically, when you shoot a boss or kill an enemy unfocused, you get a lot of cherry border. And it helps you build towards your next supernatural border. And Reimu has, depends on the shot type, but like Reimu B has the second, she's the second best. Marisa overall is the best. Marisa A and B. And Sakia is the one of the worst in terms of cherry gain. And this is not like this. I think this accounts like to their shot fire rate and the amount of bullets they shoot, or the damage, or like and like the main reason is because Zun intended for this to happen. Like he designed it in that way where where like Sakia gets the least amount of cherry, then Reimu gets like moderate amount of cherry when shooting, but Marisa has the highest amount of cherry, and this kind of like correlates to their bomb count, which I think I've seen many complain about. Where like, oh no, Sakia has the most amount of bombs. She's the most strongest. So there's no reason to play Marisa because she has 2 bombs. That's actually wrong, and the reason why is because Marisa has the least amount of bombs because she can get so many supernatural borders. And even if Sakia is still OP, I think there is this intention within like the game's design. I don't want to sound like Mark or Blade or Blader or like, but like yeah. It's like, okay, so I'm gonna give Marisa the highest cherry gain when she shoots, but I'm gonna give her 2 bombs only, and her bombs are pretty strong. Like, they do a lot of damage. I think the Marisa A's bomb is like on the weaker side, but not sure. Maybe the focused bomb is better. But yeah, Marisa B's bomb, Master Spark, or the triple Master Spark, the one where you... also, using a bomb while you're focused or unfocused, that only appeared in Touhou 7 and 8. Never again. But the thing is, Touhou 7 started it, and it's an interesting way, like, to give more variety in such like simple ways. Like, you're a new player and you get into the game and you bomb, and it's like, okay, that's Marisa A's bomb from Touhou 6. Yeah. Then while you're focused and you bomb, and you see the bomb again, and you notice, this is different. Why is it focused towards the front, in front of Marisa? And this is the beauty of, like, it's simple yet deep. This is like, if you can describe your game like that, or any like game, congratulations, you've made something so cool. Where it's like, okay, it's easy to learn, and then hard to master, and there's like so many things happening. That's basically PCB. And the border has a lot of things going on with it. For example, there's the number at the bottom that has to do with scoring, and scoring is very crazy in this game. It's very precise and it's punishing. And if you've seen the world records by Yosuke, crazy motherfucker, I tell you. You can see like the lower scoring ceilings. Like, for example, you can go watch my younger brother's 2.6 billion, or TSG's 2.6 billion also, or 2.9 billion. It's like it shows a more understanding display of the scoring system, where you get a border and you want this border to run out, but also when you graze, you increase your PIV basically. But if you graze while you're unfocused, you increase your PIV much more. And if your border runs out, that's a good thing. You get score from that. And also, when you capture spell cards, and I'll talk about this later. When you capture spell cards, the amount of cherry you get from the cherry items is increased. Okay? And you know I love it when the foundation of Touhou that started at Touhou 6, which is spell cards, is then transformed and made into something really cool and in tandem with the system. So yeah, like, it's capturing spell cards increases cherry gain from cherry items. Also, when you graze during spell cards, you increase the spell card bonus. I think this is like one of the crazier things in this game. This is like how you optimize the your score. If you've seen Yosuke scoring the final boss Yuiko, I think like most of the time he's like milking Grays during spell cards, and it takes a lot of time. I know like some of the runs like can be as long as like an hour, and PCB already like has a really long pace, and I think it doesn't really matter. Like it's pretty cool. Like if people see some value in this, then that's fine, right? I don't think, like, for example, I don't think stage 4 is bad. Definitely, like, I don't think stage 4 is bad. It's pretty cool. It starts slow, yes, but it starts like ramping up after the mid boss, and it's pretty interesting, like how different people approach it. Like for example, I myself try to build a supernatural border before the fairies that cancel bullets that come in left and right, so I can collect all the items with the border. That's what I do for survival. Then you got the scorers who do the I don't know what they call the tech. I don't think they have a name. The stage 4 opener, where they and I hope I put like a clip of it right now, where you basically delay your border by instantly buffering a bomb at the start of the stage, go up, and then keep grazing the bullets and not killing the Zakos, so you can keep them shooting bullets. It's very crazy. It's one of the craziest scoring techs in all of shmups. I know, yeah. I know there's like P47 aces where like there's like the plane where you bump into the ship and you get score from that, and it's pretty funny. But like this stage 4 opener tech is very flashy. It's very cool, and it's also precise, and you have to like capture a specific amount of spells, not a specific, like more than like a threshold amount of spells, so you can get enough refund from canceling the bullets to get a second border. It's like chaining 4 borders. Jeez, man. Holy shit. So like even from gameplay standpoint, like so from a gameplay standpoint, I think PCB is like it's epic. There's so much to it happening. Even if like stage 1 is very slow or stage 4 is slow, even like when at the start of a spell card there's this wind up animation and the enemy doesn't take as much damage. This is on purpose because Zon wants you to charge up your cherry gain if you want. Gives you time to get a border. I think that's cool. I think like there's and it goes to what I said from the beginning. Like Zon had intention in how he designed this game. Lots of intentions, and they just all work together. And this is like, even from different standpoints, I think the story, it's one of the best. I think, and I'm not a lore monster, PCB story is amazing. I think it's really cool, and characters, you know, if I said this to one of my friends. I said, if someone said, I like PCB because this character appears, like Yukari is there, it's justified. If someone says PCB is the best game, is the best game because Saki Yabi, it's justified. If someone said PCB is the best Touhou game because it's easy, justified. And if someone said PCB is the best game because Letty is a fat fuck, it's justified. There's so much to the game. Of course, the last statement is a joke. We love you, Letty. And yeah, like, from every side of the community, there is love for PCB. And I'm not really, like, I can see why some players dislike some aspect of it. To each their own. But it's such a quality product for a Dojin game. And I recommend anyone to give it a chance. Like, oh, if it's been a while since you've played Touhou 7, go ahead, go play it right now. Like, go get a Lunatic 1cc or something. And also, I forgot. I lost my train of thought. Yeah, I guess I'm done with PCB talk. What do I talk about? Blue Revolver, maybe. And yeah, let's talk about the parallel world record that I set up, that I got. So it's crazy to me. It's still, I still can't believe that I got the world record. So, like, if you ask me how I felt, it's like I don't know. How did I? It's like I just finished a grueling military service and I've been like doing it for like 1 year. A very grueling military service where I would basically, like, you know, walk under this, like, run, like, walk and carry stuff under the sun, do some, you know, workouts and such. It's okay. You know what? That's too ridiculous. Honestly, this is such a bad comparison, because I felt like the moment I got it, as just too, like, the adrenaline was too much, that I just didn't realize, like, that I finally accomplished the biggest, like, the grand goal, the overarching goal in this amazing indie shmup. And the moment I realized, the moment I noticed, it's like, it's like the moment I just sat there and saw that I got the world record, you know, tears came out and started getting emotional. Started bawling out. Which was kinda sort of embarrassing on stream, but I don't really care. Like, there is, like, I just got, like, one of the best achievements that I've been, like, eager to get. So many trials and errors, like, so much routing, so much effort put into practicing, and it comes down, like, the world record happens in a run-of-the-mill credit, and it's pretty crazy. I think it's one of the craziest things that happened to me in my life, in my gaming life, not in my life. I've had some crazy stuff happen. I don't know, man. Yeah. And this is like the second time I start crying because of a game. Or a shmup, I mean. A shmup. The first time this had, like, I started crying after a clear. Like, okay, first, it was during my Touhou 6 first Lunatic 1cc, where I played out of my mind during the Remelia boss fight. When I reached Scarlet, what is it called? Scarlet Gensokyo. I was just like bombing during the very dense phase, and I started tearing up because I knew it. Like, I got it. I got the Lunatic 1cc. I got it, and the moment I finish, go through the ending, and when the Touhou 6 credit theme plays, just start crying loudly. Oh man, that's glad that wasn't recorded. I think it was like 12 a.m. or something, like 1 a.m. Looking back at it, like, it's one of my favorite clears. It still is. I'm very proud of that. The Touhou 6 is one of the games of all time. It's really cool. Back to Blue Revolver, and I during the and it's crazy how, like, well timed the music that I was listening to was. And yeah, basically when I was streaming, I was tunneling browser audio to my earphones only, not to the stream. The stream was just listening to the game audio. I was actually listening to Love Live music, specifically Muse. I was listening to them in order. Like, I found a playlist. I was like, hey, I used to be a Love Live fan during high school. Why not? And I was listening to it. And one of my favorite songs comes up while I was playing Stage 5. It was Wonderful Rush. From the title, you can tell, okay, Wonderful Rush. Stage 5 is it's a rush. Like, you gotta kill everything real fast and to get more spawns. It's caravan shmup. It's very cool. And while I was clutching through the final boss, the song "Oh Love and Peace" was playing. I did think, okay, this should play in the credits, because if you're a Love Live fan, you'd know when this plays in the anime. And the moment I get a perfect bonus on the final pattern with 0 life, 0 bombs, I pause. You can see the VOD, it's on YouTube. I pause, like, hyperventilating kinda, I don't know, like, just scared, nervous. It's like, I realized, holy shit, 240 million. I'm calculating. What the fuck? This is like, if I like bomb once during a pattern, that's like 280 million, right? I'm trying to calm down. I pause the music. I bring up, like, I want to listen to the TLB theme while I'm doing this, and I'm locked in, and I get it. Thank God I get it, because if I didn't, I'd be devastated. I'd never touch Blue Revolver again. I'm glad, like, seriously. I'm so fucking glad I got it. As for, like, upping the score, am I gonna, like, increase the score of the game modes? One day. I've been like lately I've been putting some time, but like I feel like I want to play other games, other shmups. I haven't been putting like time on Diojo, Black Label. I haven't been putting time on Ketsui. I want to play those games. I want to play Touhou 16. We got it to Kumite tomorrow, and yeah. I wanna get that same adrenaline rush from like the same adrenaline rush from getting that world record. In other games, of course. I was gonna talk about something like how like it's pretty much the evolution of a game. And what do I mean by that? Like when a game evolves. Basically, so we were talking about Blue Revolver, like, OG Blue Revolver is the game, and then Double Action is like the complete vision, like lots of added stuff. It's the same game, but lots of added stuff, adjustments and such. This type of evolution, and I think some people people would say that like, okay, you're using assets and such, kinda lazy. Why would you do that? I think, and if there is a asset reuse, like it's the same game but evolved in an interesting way, then I think I'm fine with it, and I can give another example. Actually, a few more examples, not only one example. For example, Dodonpachi, chaining, no bombing, maximum bomb bonus, and laser, auto shot, 3 types of ships. Pretty much evolves into Daiojo, and Dodonpachi Daiojo, of course, has the hyper system, and the hyper system is integrated in such a way it works with the chaining. It makes chaining easier. It gives you more time to keep up your chain. It gives you more hits, and but the trade-off is that the game becomes harder, and yada yada yada. It's like new stages, new like 3 elemental dolls and 2 ships. Just like there is change, reused assets, yeah, reused scoring system somewhat, but like in an evolved way. Even like the bees are different, and yeah, that's what I mean. And one more example is, and this might sound crazy, Touhou 10 and Touhou 11, and Touhou 10. Actually, wait, I'm not crazy. Touhou 10 has the faith chaining, where you collect items and kill enemies to keep up your PIV, which is the faith bottom left number, which is the value of the point item, and there is no grazing. There is bullet canceling. Bombing uses your power, and pretty much like Marisa and Reimu has similar bombs, but like it's sort of different. And pretty much like then you see Touhou 11, and Touhou 11, at least on Lunatic, if we consider both on Lunatic, I think Touhou 11 reuses some mechanics of the game, different shot types, different story, different stages, same items and such, but adds on to that mechanic, the faith mechanic, where like it's your PIV is here, and there's the multiplier, and if you graze enough, you're gonna increase your multiplier, and there are like each shot type has a unique bomb, and your bomb uses power, just like the game, but like you have less. It's more restrictive. It's like pretty much like Touhou 10, amazing game. Of course, like Touhou 11, it pretty much elevates the survival aspect of the game, where it's like, okay, survival is much more fun. Scoring is also kind of fun, and it also removes score extent and changes it to, which is like the fragments. The first game that has fragments, and the game, like the fragment thingy, is like it's balanced in such a way where it rewards you. It gives you such a huge advantage if you're good at the game, and like if you're good at capturing spell cards. And again, once again, like it's using spell cards, and it's not only spell cards, it's even non-spells. If you clear boss patterns and spell cards, you get life fragments, and 5 of those fragments complete an extend. And pretty much, if you're really good, your lives are gonna like snowball. You're gonna get like 6 lives by the end of stage 3 if you're really good, and that's nice. That's fun. I think that's very cool. Like in terms of scoring on Lunatic, each game has a different type of scoring. The Touhou 10 is very, very precise. It's very optimized, and you have to not die, and you have to death bomb for optimal. But you don't really have to death bomb if you're like scoring just normally, not like world record level. There's just a lot of precision, and you have to capture all the spell cards. Like there is survival to it. But then you see Touhou 11 Lunatic scoring, and it's like, okay, you choose Reimu, and then you got those powers, got like full power, and during this pattern you bomb, and then you graze while you're invincible, and basically the whole game you keep suiciding and just grazing and and increasing your multiplier basically. But on lower difficulties, it's pretty much like similar to Touhou 10, but you suicide at the start to instantly get like 3 power levels. So yeah, say there's both of them have depth to them. Both of them use the same kind of like items and system, but each have their own version of the system. This is the kind of like game evolution that I like. The last example is one of my favorite fighting games is Blaze Blue. And if you see Blaze Blue, from the first game Calamity Trigger to Central Fiction, the game slowly adds on to the system already, adjusts stuff, reuses the assets, and those assets, mind you, they have aged so well. You look at Ragnar the Blood Edge or Jin Kisaragi, sprites from 2008 in a 2017 game, they look fucking gorgeous. Let's be real. They look so beautiful. And pretty much like each game is a balance change, but they change the music, they add more characters, and it's like a continuation of the story, the lore, if you care about that. And they remove sometimes, but they keep adding on, and eventually get like the roster with 36 characters. And I feel like Central Fiction is the definitive edition. I think, in my opinion, anybody who says that they want a new BlazBlue game isn't really a BlazBlue fan, in my opinion. This opinion might sound polarizing or inflammatory, but that's what I think, because are you seriously gonna play a new BlazBlue in this day and age, in this current environment of the FGC, when Central Fiction with rollback netcode exists with 36 characters, deep gameplay. It has everything. It's a whole ass package. Go play it. Go play it for fun. Go play it with your friends. We don't want to say BlazBlue Strive. Fuck Strive. No. I hate Strive. And yeah, I say Strive. It's not even Guilty Gear. And I'm not really like an old-time fan. I saw Strive and it's like, wow, that's cool. It's gonna release in this amount of time, so why not try the old Guilty Gear? And I fell in love with the Guilty Gear series. And then when I tried Strive, I liked it a bit at first, but it got boring later on. It's like dropped it, and then went back for Biken. Biken was cool, sort of, and then just dropped it again. It's such a cancer game. I don't know what to tell you, especially with the whole. I feel like this game is just a political propaganda, and I hate that type of stuff. I hate it. Just don't put that stuff in the games. And that's why Plus R is still gonna be my favorite Guilty Gear. Just go play that. That one has rollback netcode, and it works on all devices. Even you can run it on a toaster, and it's almost always on sale. Same with BlazBlue. Go play BlazBlue. Go play. People still play this game. If I remember correctly, it has a really strong American and European community. Okay, let's. I'm done with my yapping. Hope you enjoyed the topics that we talked about, that I talked about. And yeah, again, Happy New Year. My New Year resolution is to I don't know, actually. Yeah, I don't have a New Year resolution. It's just it's New Year resolutions are kinda who cares. Either way, so yeah.